Alright, we have a DFBG series natural gas startup. We're going to access your controls and resets, and the first thing you want to do is check rotation. You're going to turn your disconnect switch in the on position, and you're going to bump your blower switch to start the blower. The problem with these natural gas heaters is they are equipped with low and high gas pressure switches. Once the gas is turned on to the heater, the low gas pressure switch will need to be reset. You're going to need to walk around the opposite side of the heater and reset the switch, which is a low gas pressure switch under this cover. You'll see a light on, which means the switch is tripped and needs to be reset. Before you reset the switch, you're going to go back over to the other side, take a second, and you're going to shut the switches off so the heater will not start. So now that you know the switch was tripped, you're going to go back to it and reset it. You can feel a click through the heavy plastic cover. Push very hard and that switch should be reset. This is your high gas pressure switch underneath this flat cover. You're going to rotate your cover and see the switches. The same as the low gas pressure switch, you're going to just press this just for fun. There's our high gas pressure switch. Now that you know your gas pressure switches have been reset, you can continue on and check your blower rotation. Again, you're going to bump your toggle switch, your blower toggle switch, to the up position and then shut it off. You're going to go to the blower end of the heater and verify your rotation is correct by looking through the end of the shaft hole, and you can also lift the top belt cover up and view it from this angle. You'll shut the cover and you'll head back over to the control panel and go over your resets. We've already explained our high and low gas pressure switches, which we know are reset at this time. The next reset would be the main burner fire eye control, with a reset button upper left. You also have a motor overload reset. The small rectangular button on the bottom is the reset. You'll push that in. They can push very hard if they are tripped. This heater also has two high temperature resets mounted on the frame and the top of the blower. You have a high temperature reset, which is just a straight thermal disc with a small button in the center. Push to reset. A second high limit switch is located on top of the blower housing. You can open up this cover and you'll see the same switch inside here, and you'll push to reset. That should take care of all of your resets, so you can go ahead now and start the unit. You're going to close this cover and you want to turn both toggle switches on, the blower switch and the burner switch. The heat is going to start. The blower will start and run for 7 seconds to 30 seconds. And then you'll get a pilot gas, and after 10 seconds, the heat will go into main flame. Blower switch, burner switch. Make sure we have ignition. After verifying your heater is up and running and you have a nice flame, you're going to just come back to your panel and verify you're getting a temperature reaction out of it. You can see we're hovering around 220 to 218. It's dropped onto low fire, and it will go back up onto high fire. To turn it up, you hit your set button once. It'll display SP. We're going to hit our set button again, and it's set at 180 degrees. You're going to have the temperature to 225 degrees discharge. You're going to hit set, and that's going to set it up to 225 degrees. And by hitting the down arrow and the set, we'll display the temperature once again. This has been a startup tutorial of the BABFAR DFBG series natural gas heater. If you have any additional questions, you can reach out to our technical support.